It's National Volunteer Week, and while volunteers give back to others, oftentimes they're also contributing to their overall health as well. Joining us now with how you can make the most of your volunteer time or get involved in something meaningful is Leslie Keene, Director of Community Relations for People's Health. Thanks for joining us. Volunteering has changed a lot over the years, hasn't it?
Absolutely. For older generations, volunteering was really limited to civic, religious, or hospital organizations. But that's not the case today. For younger and older generations, there's a plethora of opportunities out there, depending on where your interests are.
And if you want to do something, I guess the first rule of thumb is get involved in something you love or get involved in something you're interested in.
Absolutely. It's a great time to explore opportunities that you've never really had the time to or interests.
So what are some ways, like for instance, if you're an accountant and you want to volunteer for something, I mean, what are some ways you can get involved? Or if you love art and history, there are so many ways.
Absolutely. There's local museums, history collections. I also encourage people to look where they work. If their corporation or company has a volunteer program like People's Health, we encourage our employees to get out there, look to their expertise. But if not, go to your local museums, art, community gardens, hospitals. There's many opportunities out there.
And there's something going on also with the 300th anniversary of the city. There are volunteer opportunities even there.
Absolutely. You had that Tricentennial Volunteer Challenge with Hands on New Orleans in partnership with United Way. If you go to their website, they have a number of opportunities listed there, and that's a great way to get started.
And it's not just hyperbole, but when you volunteer, it makes you feel better, and it actually has an effect on your overall health. Is that right?
Absolutely. Studies have shown that it lowers your risk of anxiety. Also, boosts your self-confidence and self-esteem because you're giving back and it makes you feel good, as well as keeping your mind and body active.
A lot of kids, for their school projects, they have to get a certain number of volunteer hours, and then once you start, you kind of get addicted to actually helping people and being around people. And if you don't like groups of people, if you're afraid to be in large crowds, you don't really have to do it that way either.
Absolutely. If you're an introvert, organizations are always looking for administrative support, as well as if you love pets, the SPCA or an animal shelter. That's a great way without having to deal with large groups of people, but still get involved.
It's a good way to network too. You see other people volunteering. I mean, it's a win-win all the way around.
Absolutely. And if it's something that you're interested in, you're likely to find like-minded people and start new friendships.
Exactly. Leslie Keene, a new friendship. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.